Okay, so now I've entered in the data into the spreadsheet. I've got the number of revolutions here. This was for the first set of experiments that I did 3 different times. I took measurements of time, and I have an average time here, and then the number of radians traveled, where I've taken the number of revolutions, and each time around the circle is 2 pi, so one time around the circle times 2 pi is 6.28, so on and so forth. This is what I want to actually graph, and I did that for the first set of data that I took. I did that for the second set of data that I took here, and when I graph these, get a very nice straight line. That's exciting. And when I add the trend line in, it tells me that this is 3.5986. Now what that would be is that would be radians per second. And what I'm told by the record player is that it says this is 45 rotations per minute. So even though this is the MKS units 3.6 radians per second, what I really want to be in units-wise is rotations per minute in order to make a fair comparison against something that we know. So I'm going to add a couple columns here. And instead of time in seconds, I'm going to have time in minutes. So and for that, I'm just going to take column E2, or column E, and divide by 60. And this is going to give me time in minutes. And similarly here, radians, well, the number of rotations is the same as the number of revolutions, so I'm actually going back to just revolutions, even though that's not the MKS unit. And then I'm going to graph those, and the slope should be, I believe the first one I did was 45 rotations per minute, so let's see how close we come to that. So let me